boy, that smells wonderful. I'd forgotten how coffee smells. Wow. This is incredible.
You can drink it, too.
I was never actually allowed to stop and have a cup of coffee before. This is quite a treat. Wow. This smells incredible, Tess.
Honey, will you wake up and stop smelling the coffee?
Colombian Supremo at 4.22. French roast, 4.16. Ooh, something freeze-dried at 4.01. How come people don't make cappuccinos in the morning, Tess?
They gotta go to work, honey. They don't have time.
No. Why can't the guys just meet me there?
It's too early.
What do you mean? It's only 7.
Why do they do it, Tess? They invent clocks, and then they become slaves to them. They make up little jobs, and then they become prisoners to them. They build all sorts of roads going nowhere, and they spend all their time going up and down and back and forth. And sometimes, you know, I could just shake them. Well, in a nice way, I mean, of course.
You've been hitting that coffee a little too hard lately, huh?
No?
Tess met hate with hate back there. See, that's what he wants.
Who?
I heard that you make a great cup of coffee.
Well, it's one of the few joys of taking human form. Decaf, mocha latte, but I'm afraid there isn't a cappuccino machine here.
Let's see what I can do.
Real depressed. You couldn't find your car keys, or you couldn't get your hair to do what you wanted it to do, huh?
Well, I spilled a cup of coffee on myself once.
Oh, well, you could sing the blues. What was that terrible thing that happened to you?
Oh, and I spilt the coffee on myself. It was Colombian Supremo.
You got it. Knocked over my coffee, but what a lesson I learned. Knocked over my coffee, what a lesson I learned. You better be careful, or baby, you can get burned. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was really blue.
The second-hand clothes for the thrift shop.
Excuse me. I think I'd like to try working in the kitchen.
All right, but I suggest that you limit yourself to chopping and peeling things and no actual seasoning and cooking things, if you know what I mean.
Is there any chance there's...
No, there's no cappuccino maker. Now, volunteers.
Good morning, Julia. Can you get the door? Fresh biscuits. I made them myself. Thought you might like some before they're all gone. Anyone seen Julia?
Nope.
What in the world? Coffee is not supposed to be in biscuits, Miss Wings.
Julia is gone.
Well, that's not uncommon. This is a difficult transition for her.
But she was just getting strong. Why would she run away?
Well, that's a very good question. Go find the answer. Putting coffee in biscuits. Ain't nobody ever heard no coffee and no biscuits. Would you like to contribute something, Monica?
Well, there was the time that I drank 6 double espressos.
And you stole them?
I drank them. All 6 of them. One right after the other. It's not something that I'm proud of, but it makes me feel better to talk about it. Gluttony is a terrible thing.
Thank you for sharing, Monica.
Cappuccino, mocha bean, espresso almond, mocha bean, coffee and cream, mocha bean and Tasmanian mint.
Mint?
It cleanses the palate.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe maybe you have a problem.
What are you talking about?
Coffee, Java, espresso, cappuccino. Maybe you've gotten your human form addicted to caffeine.
You know, you do drink a lot of coffee, Angel Girl. Let me taste this mocha bean.
Now, Monica, tell me this. When was the last time that you went all day and didn't have a cup of coffee?
Andrew, I am not drinking coffee. I am eating ice cream.
Andrew, you have to taste this right here. It is good. Right there.
Anyway, I could quit anytime I wanted to.
Okay, it's just that.
Are you headed to New York then?
Yeah, tough case. Got a depressed securities executive. He wants to quit his job and run a little coffee wagon in Central Park.
Coffee?
It's primo Colombian.
I love New York.
Here, have a pretzel. It'll put you in the mood for your assignment.
It's kind of chewy.
A little mustard.
I don't think so.
Just try. You see, it's all that cappuccino that's messed up your taste buds.
A hot mocha latte would be lovely right now.
This is not latte country, Miss Wings. We in Mississippi, near a little town called Savage, where we'll be blessed to get a cup of coffee. Or a tank of gas.
Are you absolutely sure about this?
This is what she wanted. Coffee ice cream, coffee cake, coffee cookies, chocolate-covered coffee beans, and mocha latte with whipped cream and cinnamon sprinkles.
Now, what'll it be?
Do you have any coffee? Maybe something special that always helps me to feel better.
Coffee I got. There you go. One specialty de la maison.
Thank you. My goodness. That's much better than a double mocha latte. What is it?
What do you think? Irish coffee.
Oh, my. That's very good coffee. I'll have another one.
I'll be there.
Start in the center, work your way out to the edges. Try to get the whole thing about a quarter of an inch thickness.
I really enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
But I don't get much of a chance. And I love to experiment with food, especially coffee. A mocha pizza sounds interesting, doesn't it? A sort of a coffee and breakfast roll. Now, how's that?
We'll just have 2 Caesar salads, no anchovies, and no coffee. What?
Aren't police officers supposed to get free coffee?
Water, filtered under pressure through the grounds of Nicaraguan coffee beans.
Yeah, but how does it taste?
It tastes like water, filtered under pressure through the grounds of Nicaraguan coffee beans.
Do you like it?
Well, coffees grown on the eastern slopes of South American mountain ranges do tend to be less acidic than those cultivated in more arid regions.
How do you know that? Ah, Tess. Where are you?
Here I am, wondering how you gonna drink all that coffee.
And not all for me. Do you know what has happened?
Yes, I do.
Do you know her name?
She doesn't have one yet, but she'll know when the time is right.
Huh. Well, that would be very helpful. This has all been something of a surprise, you know.
So you're surprised. Well, how do you think she feels? One minute you're not, the next minute you are, and then some angel named Monica is trying to get you to drink a gallon of fancy coffee.
Oh, there we go.
Very nice. Quite good, actually. But this isn't Barrington tea.
No, ma'am. I took the liberty of brewing my own blend of tea leaves.
Really? Do I detect a hint of, what is that, carob?
Coffee, ma'am. Just a hint.
How about I buy you a cup of coffee?
Ah, an angel after my own heart.